Bl.Jane of Toulouse. Bl.Jane of Toulouse, also known as Jane of Toulouse, was a devout and influential figure in the Catholic Church during the 12th century. Born into a noble family in Toulouse, France, in 1194, Jane's life was marked by piety, charity, and a deep commitment to her faith. Her story is intertwined with the founding of the Dominican order and the remarkable achievements of her children, most notably her son, Saint Dominic. Jane was the daughter of Count Gonzalo of Toulouse and Maria Garces, a woman renowned for her holiness and charitable works. From an early age, Jane was imbued with a strong sense of faith and devotion to God, inspired by her mother's example. She received a comprehensive education, which was uncommon for women of her time, and demonstrated an exceptional intellect and spiritual maturity. At the age of 17, Jane married Felix de Guzman, a nobleman from Castile, Spain, with whom she had 3 sons, Anthony, Mans, and Dominic. Despite her noble status, Jane remained humble and dedicated herself to serving others, particularly the poor and marginalized. She instilled in her children a deep sense of compassion and a commitment to helping those in need. Tragedy struck Jane's family when Felix died unexpectedly, leaving her widowed with young children to care for. Despite her grief, Jane remained steadfast in her faith, finding solace in prayer and charitable works. She devoted herself wholeheartedly to raising her sons and instilling in them the values of piety, humility, and service to others. It was during this time that Jane's eldest son, Anthony, decided to pursue a religious vocation and joined the canons regular of Osma. This decision deeply influenced Jane's youngest son, Dominic, who was inspired by his brother's example and felt called to a life of religious service. Dominic's desire to combat heresy and promote Christian doctrine led him to establish the Order of Preachers, commonly known as the Dominican Order. Jane wholeheartedly supported Dominic's mission and played an instrumental role in the early development of the Dominican Order. She provided both spiritual and material support to her son and his followers, opening her home to them and encouraging others to do the same. Jane's unwavering faith and commitment to the gospel were a source of inspiration to all who knew her, and she became known for her holiness and virtue. Despite her noble lineage, Jane embraced a life of simplicity and humility, renouncing the trappings of wealth and privilege. She dedicated herself to prayer, fasting, and works of charity, always seeking to emulate the example of Christ in her daily life. Her deep love for God and neighbor was evident in her interactions with others, as she welcomed the poor and needy with open arms and treated them with kindness and compassion. Jane's legacy extends far beyond her role as the mother of Saint Dominic. She is revered as a saint in her own right and is venerated as Bl.Jane of Toulouse by the Catholic Church. Her life serves as a testament to the power of faith and the transformative impact of humble service to others. Through her exemplary life, Jane continues to inspire countless individuals to deepen their relationship with God and live lives of virtue and holiness. In 1235, Bl.Jane of Toulouse passed away, leaving behind a rich legacy of piety, charity, and devotion to God. Her memory lives on in the hearts of all who have been touched by her life, and her intercession is sought by those who look to her as a model of holiness and virtue. As the mother of Saint Dominic and a beloved figure in the Dominican order, Bl.Jane's influence continues to resonate through the centuries, reminding us of the power of faith and the importance of selfless service to others.